Say hi to the people. Hello. We're going to try a little YouTube live. And you're mic'd up, so you got audio.
Everyone can hear me.
You think I'm mean?
What?
You think I'm mean?
No, I said so everyone can hear me.
Oh, yeah. Everybody can hear you. Alright, some of this plastic I'm going to throw over, but I'll help you clean up after.
Alright. Betty Betty Doo, Shabby Bitty Doo. We're live streaming this morning. We're live streaming today. Nice butt. Oh, man. Someone just hopped on the live stream as I said that. We got a heart.
You got a heart?
Yeah, someone liked it.
Maybe they liked your butt comment.
Honestly, you got a nice butt, babe.
20 years of roofing.
It does it for you.
Alright, we're just going to pull this one out.
What?
Miss Henna.
My Shingle?
No, just the nail.
Oh, okay, good.
That double nail.
Yeah, I have a tendency to double nail because I'm not quite used to the gun yet, so you hear a little da-dong every time I go to Shingle.
Let's see how your edge is. So it needs a little trimmy trim.
Yeah, it's a little messy. Also, keep in mind I don't have a hook blade, so I did this with a straight blade and a whole lot of gumption.
Oh, you're using a straight blade?
Yeah, and a whole lot of gumption.
Well, you can use a straight. It's just...
I just flipped it upside down so it was easier to cut through. Does the chat stuff that they say just pop up in the box?
If anybody talks, then yeah.
It just goes on the screen?
Sorry?
It just pops up on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll see it on the bottom. I don't know. I don't know if anybody will join. Maybe no one joins and it's just me and you.
There's 2 people watching.
Hey, we got an audience of 4.
It's fun times with the Shingletown crew.
How funny would it be if the homeowner just popped in?
Like on the live stream?
Yeah.
I always wondered if my dad would watch these. Because I know he watches our videos when he misses us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Ian Graves. Good morning, guys. Hope you had a great day and hope the sun keeps shining. I just subscribed a few weeks ago and I would like to say I love the content. Thanks, Ian. Yeah, we love the job. Glad you subscribed.
Thanks for watching,
also, in terms of your sun comment, yeah, it's supposed to be like 30 plus degrees and humid today. So,
yeah.
It'll be fun.
I'm already sweating.
Yeah, we're both sweating already. That's a good day to shingle, though.
Yeah, we're getting some rain later this afternoon, so it's just me and Henna in today. We started this yesterday, and it'll be in our full video on the channel, but there was a lot of headaches we had on this side of the project with the skylights. I won't go into it too much. It was a stressful day yesterday.
It was a long one.
The last couple days we've been here till about 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So everybody's been putting in their time.
Oh yeah, baby.
So I gave Johnny and our new guy Ed, I gave them the days off, and it's just me and Henna today. So we don't have much roof to do here. We have...
I'll show you.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe...
Just to the peak up there, and then down to where Matt is on the step right now. I'll show you what we did yesterday, though, while we're here. Look at our beautiful hand-bent skylight pans.
Henna really likes the skylights.
They're beautiful. Yeah, we had a really good time all this, so... Sorry, I got a little carried away. I was very proud of us. We did a good job on that.
Yeah, it turned out good.
You want to know how many people?
How many people?
17.
No way.
Yes.
That's more than when I streamed last time. I think there was like 4 people.
Ian responded to us.
Did he?
Yeah, he said, well, I'm very interested in every aspect of the project, but that's just me. Well, we hope everyone on our
Something
channel
here.
loves every piece of content we put out. We really do try to be transparent with you guys about our roofing world and the work and everything that goes into it, even the behind the scenes. You know, it's important.
Need some pieces.
Also, hello Gucciana. Thank you for saying hi.
Good morning.
How are you doing on this lovely sunny day? Hopefully it's sunny wherever you are in the world. Actually, yeah, that's a fun comment. If you guys are listening and you want to chime in the comments, where are you from? Shingle? Shingle, shingle, shingle. Oh, he got a step. Oh, he got a step. Where are the rest of the steps, babe?
They're behind me.
Oh, okay.
Not fit. Fits. If it fits, I sits.
If it fits, it sits. 2 likes. I'm celebrating this.
Yeah, my first time streaming was on last Saturday. What day is it now? Wednesday?
Yep.
And I liked it. It was fun.
Quite a few people went back and watched that.
Where I tried editing today's video. I was editing it last night. It was like we said earlier, it was a long day yesterday. So I didn't quite finish it. I was just falling asleep at my desk. I was trying to finish it, and I just didn't quite muster up enough energy. So we'll only be working here, I don't know, like a half day today. So that'll be posted later tonight or this evening. I don't know.
We'll
I got a good chunk of it done.
Yeah, you got a lot done. At one point, he was working on it in the bed, and I came in, and he had fallen asleep, just sitting up with his laptop open and his hands on the keyboard. Literally, like mid-typing, he passed out. So I was like, okay, we should go to sleep now. Oh, man.
Yeah.
You want to tell them what you're doing in the corners? I don't think we caught that on the live stream.
Well, these are step flashings. So we're working our way up our wall. We have our grace installed up the wall. And we're putting in our step flashings. All this is tucked in behind your siding on pretty much any home you live in. The siding acts as the counter flashing. And then we're going ahead and we're sealing up every nail that we're putting in the steps. So I don't know if you can see it, but...
Yep.
So since you have everything open anyways, you might as well take some extra precautions. And they have a bit of a transition here on the roof. So they go from about a 512 or a 612 down to about a 412. So that's why we have all this grace on here, is because this transition into the lower slope, and we have all these skylights, and they had quite a few leaks here. I think from what I could see once we tore everything off, this siding, this final step flashing here on the corner was it wasn't extended far enough. So we brought that out a few extra inches past that corner, so any water coming down this wall will just shoot right out. Should be good to go.
Much better. Oh yeah, and we blue skinned the wall too.
That should be good to go. They will be good to go.
Yeah, so the blue skin that you see, this blue square here, it runs under this tar paper from the grace that we have here over the corner post and behind the siding panel. So this whole corner is sealed in by itself, so no water can run in there, because I think that was what was leaking on them before. But anyways, should be good to go now. I feel like I'm hosting a game show and I need to entertain the people.
Just talk about whatever you want.
Do you guys like Mr. Noodles? Because we've been eating a lot of Mr. Noodles lately, and I forgot how good it was.
Been living our childhood.
Oh man, my university days are haunting me.
Not really proud of it, but
Well, hey, what do you do when you have a 13-hour day, right? It's either spend, what, $50 on takeout for, like, no reason, or we just make some Mr. Noodles, you know? Guys, why is takeout so expensive nowadays? It's supposed to be cheap food. Apparently I know nothing.
Nicey, nicey.
Nicey, nicey. Ian has a question for you, love.
What's up?
Also, there's no such thing as stupid questions on this channel.
Sorry, hon, I can't hear you.
No, it's okay. I was talking to him. I said there's no stupid questions. How do you know what shingles to use?
What shingles to use?
That's actually an interesting question. Do you mean if, like, we're on, like, a super low slope, like down here? Or do you just mean how do we decide what shingles go on a roof in general? Like, what brand, what color? Is that what you're talking about?
As far as what shingles we use in general, I use Certainty shingles. I really like their products. I think they're a great company. They've shown, we used to use GAF a lot.
Yeah.
Pretty much solely GAF shingles, and then we made the switch last year to try Certainty because we started seeing some quality control issues with GAF, like pretty consistently with their colors, with the shingle cuts, and I don't know, I wasn't super happy with it. So we gave one of our sales rep with our supplier was constantly in my ear about trying Certainty, and so I gave him a shot, and I haven't switched back since. The quality control and the shingles themselves are way better. Now these shingles that we're using today are Malarkey. These are Malarkey Legacy shingles.
Are they
in my
SPF
opinion,
shingles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are a class 4 shingle. In my opinion, one of the best shingles on the market, if not the best. They're a pretty heavy product. They're kind of annoying because it's 5 bundles a square versus 3. We're so used to just a standard architectural, right?
Yeah. So that is
so
something to talk about too. It's the fact that these are architectural shingles versus 3-tab. So I'll show you. You can see this 2 layers of shingle here. So that's an architectural. It's laminated layers. There's another kind of shingle. They're 3 tabs. You'll see 3 squares on them, and they will stagger. But anyways, we prefer architecturals. I think they look way nice. There's a lot more depth to them too. Also,
well, we don't just prefer architecturals. We don't even install 3-tab.
No. Well, if we had someone who was in a pinch, we might do it for them. But you know. So Alexander and Schlo, hello. How are you doing today? And then somebody commented on my booty comment. He said, I know these cheeks be clapping when you walk. My only response to that is, dude, roofing does it to you. It's like basically an entire day of RDLs, if you know what that is. Okay, and then for HB official, what state are we in? We're actually in Canada, so we're in Waterloo, Ontario. So like we're dead center Canada. We're near the Great Lakes. Hey babe, what city's closest to us from the States? Would it be like Detroit, Niagara area?
The States?
Yeah. I'd probably say Niagara region. Detroit's probably like...
Detroit's pretty close.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's still 3 hours away, but...
Yeah, but like in terms of where they are, so... Okay, somebody commented, I've had truckloads of GAF shingles get damaged from loading straps because they left the manufacturer uncured. The straps dented the shingles because they were too malleable.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had.
I really don't like the wrapping from GAF shingles as well.
No, we don't.
Like immediately when we had Certainty shingles arrive, they were in way better shape.
Yes.
And when
grit.
the wrapper is, that's just kind of a small thing, but the wrapper is a lot higher quality as well, so it protects the shingle better, I find. And whenever we ordered GAF shingles, they'd always come. The bags were always ripped up. They're always trashy.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, these Malarkey shingles were, although they look like they were sitting for a while.
Beat, yeah.
Now they're not. They're an expensive product. They're not bought as often as something like a GAF shingle. But where was I going with this? Yeah, just the GAF wrappers are. I don't know. It's a small little thing, but
he's right about the skids though, because there's been
it's something
times...
I noticed as soon as we switched.
He's right about the skids though, because there's been times where shingles have been ruined by spikes.
Oh, every time.
Right in the skid, because it sits and it just rips through the bottom 2 layers. So,
No, that's a guarantee. Every time I would account for some material being damaged.
Yeah.
Whereas a CertainTeed, it's not as, for some reason,
Well,
I don't know if it's the wrapper or what.
Could be just quality control on CertainTeed's part, right? Just consistency.
Yeah, but who knows where that happens, right? That
Yeah.
doesn't those rips and tears don't necessarily happen at the gaff plant. They could happen anywhere down the line from when they're being made, put on skids, when they're being brought to convoy, they get put on trucks.
Yes, but the attitude of the parent company will affect the attitude of the people buying from them, right? So if CertainTeed has quality standards for their shingles that are as high as they are, it makes sense that most of the retailers who are carrying their shingles are going to try and abide by the same quality standards, whereas GAF's a little more lax about it, so the distributors probably don't care as much.
Maybe I'm wrong, I don't think the distributor who takes the product from like GAF or CertainTeed who brings it to convoy, I don't think those two companies are different. I might be wrong. We need some more steps soon.
Getting step flashing. Also, these things weigh a ton when they're
We
bunched
might make it up to
together.
the top.
No, it's all right, love. I got a stack.
Thank you.
Yep. Whew. What else do I want to yap at them about? Oh, we got shawarma for dinner last night, guys. That was so good.
Yeah, it's kind of our guilty cheat meal.
I don't think it's guilty at all. I think after 2 13-hour days, we deserve some poutine.
It was more than 13 hours, I think. Maybe 13 hours here.
What? I didn't catch
Felt
that.
a lot longer than 13 hours.
Yesterday or the day before?
Both.
Well, yesterday was about 10 or 11. The day before was 13.
That's not too bad.
Nope. Nope. Ooh, look at all these fun settings on this.
What's that?
I was just playing with the buttons on the side of the screen. Somebody's networking for us. That's funny.
Somebody's networking for us.
Well, this guy, Schlo, he said hi earlier, and then just now he said, there's 16 people here and only 5 likes. Hit the like button, guys.
Oh.
He's networking for us.
All right.
Ooh, 6 likes. There you go. It worked.
Get that guy a job.
I'm delirious. Yeah. You want 5%?
5%?
No, just of the YouTube earnings.
I don't like that.
I'm
I'm going to change that.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying you didn't want to give him 5%.
No. No, I'm talking about my corner there.
What don't you like about it?
Oh, it's right in the middle of the transition. I don't like it.
I see this. I see this. I wonder... Yeah, see, if you can see, guys, that is right where our transition is. You can see that little indent in the grace there. Anyways, so now we have our flashing here, and it's getting pinked up a little bit awkwardly. But what that means is when he goes to put the next step flashing in, it's going to sit up. and it won't be fully, like it won't seal properly to the shingle. You can also see that that shingle got a little kinky in the process, so, you know. Gotta remember to keep it peachy. Hey, if any of you guys are roofers or construction workers, what shoes do you wear on a roof or on your job site? Because I wear Converse. And he's wearing these big old steel toe things. Bulky boys. He's concentrating really hard.
Starter's not nailed.
Oh, my pocket see. Sorry.
It's alright. How many people are in here now?
12.
Oh my goodness.
8 likes.
Oh my goodness. Everybody likes you, apparently.
It helps to have somebody narrating, right?
That's true. Yeah. I stream by myself and there's like one person and me.
Yeah. I laughed and then like 6 people left, so.
What?
I laughed really loud, like I squeaky laughed, and 6 people left immediately.
Uh-oh.
I was wondering if my volume might be a bit high. Oh shoot!
Shouldn't be too bad.
24 people.
It's in your shirt, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Probably fine. It might be ruffling a little bit.
That's not a big deal. I just want to make sure I wasn't absolutely ear blasting everybody listening to our live stream. You know?
Yeah.
Aw! Got a whole bunch of likes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That slow guy's really doing the work for us.
Well, hopefully everybody's doing good.
I'm going to turn the camera
Enjoying your
around.
Wednesday. You're gonna what?
I'm turning the camera around for a second.
Alright.
Hey everybody, I'm Hannah. Just thought I would say hi since Matt's been on camera the whole time. But anyways, it's a really nice day over here. We're having a good time. It's going pretty well. I hope you guys are having a really good day. We both do. We hope that you're all enjoying your Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, right?
Today's Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday. We hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. We hope it's sunny where you are. We hope life's not beating you down. Yeah, it's good. All
Keep
right,
chatting.
back to Matt.
No, keep chat.
Well, I'm going to keep chatting, but you're doing stuff so they can watch you and I'll talk.
Okay.
This job site isn't actually too far from my parents' house. Each time we come up in this area, I'm like, oh, we should visit.
Visit your parents?
Yeah. It's a cleaning week. I have to see them anyways. But I presume I'm going to use one of the rain days, you know? So.
Yeah.
Man, babe, you really like showing your butt to the camera.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
Well, I'll just flip it back to you or something because I'll be busy here for a minute.
No, I just took the camera off you. Somebody says, kick out flashing on the corner of the chimney.
You got her, buddy.
Yep. Hold on. Oh, I'll swap sides so we can see what he's doing.
I don't know. I might take some of this out.
Yeah.
It's
He said, he heard you. He said nice.
Flyers here. Well, this actually doesn't need a kick-out flashing. A kick-out flashing is when it has an angle in it, right? And it diverts the water away from your chimney, sorry, not your chimney, but your wall, into your eavesdrop. This flash, I don't know, maybe you call it the same thing. I'm not sure. I don't really have a name for this flash. I guess we'll just call it, sure, we'll call it a kick-out flashing. But this version is just extending past our chimney in this case, and making sure that water that's traveling down the side is making it onto this top shingle.
He does call it the same thing.
Well, there you go.
Yep. He just commented. He's like, right? Oh, no, it'll look pretty good. The black is nice. It matches our shingles, so it'll blend in well. And as for the chimney flashing, this stuff is staying on for now. We're not going to be replacing this. It's pretty in there. It's pretty solid. And I'm pretty sure this chimney got repointed or something because it's in really good shape compared to the other one on the other side, I mean.
I'm just replacing the steps.
Yep.
Something in my eye.
Oh, do you want some
Something
water?
in me eye?
You try rapid blinking, and do you want some water?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Hannah's she's the mom on site. She makes sure
I'm
everybody's
sorry,
taken
it's a
care of.
little annoying, but I worry. I just want you all to be safe and healthy and happy.
Oh, man.
What's wrong,
Do you mind seeing if we have some needle nose in the trailer? You want to take the camera with you?
Yeah.
All right. I need some needle nose. Tell them about how we had Ed here yesterday, and ever since all our tools are missing because he doesn't have a tool belt yet.
So we brought a new guy onto the roof, and he's actually an old family friend of mine. Going down a ladder. No, but when I live with my parents, we live in they still live here, but a complex in Kitchener. So it's like Kitchener housing. It's like subsidized living. Compressor's super loud, guys. Oh my god. Anyways, Ed's our neighbor. Has been for about 8 years or so, I think. Anyways, we were like, hey, you want a job? We'll bring you in. You know, see if you like the roof. He's done some construction before, so a monster. Fuck, what did he ask for? I tried to write a song about roofing, but it didn't have the right pitch. Okay, guys, I'm a big proponent of dad jokes. I love dad jokes, okay? I think they're the best thing known to man. That one's a good one, and I'm going to steal it. What did he ask for? I forget. Anyways, since Ed showed up on site, he doesn't really have tools, obviously, and we don't really have a spare tool belt kicking around, so basically we spent the last 2 days playing tradesies with everybody's tool. Anytime somebody needs something, they're like, I need a tape, or I need a pencil or a chalk line, and someone scrambles across the roof to grab something. Needle nose pliers, bless you. You are a godsend. Ooh, those are really gunky. Ooh. Oh, still Jones. Ah. Just super old metal handle. Look at, these are so sticky. But I'm stealing John's, that's our other employee. I gotta get some mustard. It's very important. Alright. So anyways, Matt and I have started doubling up on our tools and stuff. We're gonna have to go looking, find Ed, Mr. Ed, a tool belt, so that he can have his stuff and he doesn't have to keep borrowing ours. It's just not very efficient. Brady. The live stream saved my booty.
What's
I
that?
forgot what you asked me to grab. But
Can you
then
grab some needle nose pliers?
Yeah, but then that Lucas guy told me it was needle nose.
What?
By the time I got into the trailer, I'd forgotten what you'd asked for because I'm tired.
Oh.
But the guy on the live stream was like, he asked for needle nose pliers.
That's funny. Thank you.
That's pretty good.
Well, we had a new guy, Ed, come in yesterday, and he doesn't have a tool belt.
Yeah.
And
I should have done that. That would have been really funny, Lucas. I'm sorry. Sorry. He said, give him different pliers, and then when he says that's not what I asked for, then give him the right pliers.
You guys are some jokesters.
Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. There's a guy on our channel right now. It's called Bad Jokes. I love dad jokes, but this guy's just got all of them. You want to hear his first one?
Sure.
Okay. So his first one was, I tried to write a song about roofing, but it just didn't have the right pitch.
Sorry if that's really loud.
The second one was,
Mike's really close
why
to my
don't
face.
people barbecue on their roofs? Huh?
Why don't people barbecue on the roof?
Because the stakes are too high. Oh, that's awesome.
That's funny.
I'm going to steal that one too. I'm going to tell those to John when he gets back.
No, don't tell those to John.
What?
Don't tell those to John. I won't hear the end of it.
No, but that's what makes it funny.
He's got enough one-liners.
Come on, they're great though.
John's?
No, yeah, well I love his one-liners, but
My goodness.
come on.
He drives me a little nuts sometimes with his
I know.
one-liners.
I just like dad jokes, you know?
He's gotten better about it.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. You're not the biggest fan of joking around on the job site in general, so it's
Of what? Of joking around. That's not true. I know I joke around quite a bit, but I like to have fun. But no, John, that's literally all he'll say.
He's just trying to connect with you. Be nice.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, there's another one. You ready for another one?
Sure.
How much does a roof cost?
I don't know.
Nothing. It's on the house.
I do know.
I actually really like that one. I like wordplay. That's clever. I have a feeling that he's just looking up roofing jokes now to give to me. Lucas, I'll pull that prank on him another day.
What's that?
I was just telling Lucas that I'll pull that plier prank on you another day.
Thanks, Lucas. Appreciate it, buddy.
Did you guys know? Oh, Bad Joke says, have a good day, stay safe up there. You too,
Awesome.
buddy. You have a great day.
All right, this little corner. Now let's screw all these in. Okay.
What am I in your...
Screw. Yes.
I am filming, excuse you.
She's the camera woman of the day. Da da da. Okay, so we've got to get that further out.
Oh. Schlo also has a joke.
Slow.
Why is a roof the most inspiring thing in the world?
Why?
I don't know, I have to wait for him to finish. The suspense is killing me. Why is the roof the most inspiring thing in the world? Maybe I can guess the answer. Oh, he's actually asking us, why is a roof the most inspiring thing in the world?
No, I think it was supposed to be a joke. I don't know.
Oh, everyone looks up to it.
Aha!
Very nice.
Man, you guys are good at this.
Very nice. I was just impatient. I've been standing here trying to come up with something to say in response to that, but I'm kind of brain dead. So, sorry. My brain just malfunctioned. A little late to the live, but will there be a new video today? Yes, this is only a half day for us. Mr. Matt Gosh is going to be going home and finishing up the video. It's almost done, but we had a 13-hour day on Monday and then a 10-hour day yesterday, and we were bloody exhausted by the time we got home. So he got as much editing done as he could, and he had to go to sleep at some point because here we are in the morning, right? So we're going to get it up later. It'll be up tonight, most likely.
Video's almost done.
Yeah, almost done.
Oh, you little bastard.
We're really excited that you guys are loving our videos so much, you know, and that you're looking for us to be posting consistently. It actually means a lot to us. It's very encouraging because it's a lot of work. It is no small thing running a roofing business and a YouTube on top of that.
Oh, I just screwed up my pattern. Yeah, I screwed up my pattern. Okay. Got the pieces.
Wait, what happened there?
I just screwed up my pattern. You can't just cut a 6er off for your next run. Well, the joints will be too close.
Gotcha.
So if you're going to cut a piece like that, you got to cut 12 off.
You know, in siding, we also use the staircase pattern.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Did you know that?
You don't use it for all kinds of siding, though, do you?
Most of them I do.
Henna
You did?
works. That's actually how I met Henna. Why don't you tell him that story, huh?
So, what now? Almost 3 years ago at this point?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, actually 3 years ago. So about 3 years ago, I was working for a pretty big siding company in KW, so just another Ontario company. And we were doing siding on this guy's addition that he was putting on his house. His name was
Maurizio.
Maurizio.
He's my barber.
Yeah, so small world, eh? We were doing the siding on the addition, and then one day I pulled up to the job and there was a beat white Ram sitting across the street parked with tools sticking every which way out the back. And for some reason I could not stop staring at that truck. And
It wasn't that beat up. It just had a minor little fender bender, and so the fender was all painted, or not painted. It wasn't painted yet. It was a bare fender.
Oh, yeah.
I guess, yeah, it's kind of a beat up truck.
It was a bit of a beater.
It's a work truck, you know.
It's a work truck. Love, I'm not hating on the truck. It's our first date truck. It's a win in my books.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on to my story. So we're putting up the siding, and there's a guy on the roof. I don't even actually remember exactly what happened there, other than there was a guy on the roof, and I was very curious for some reason, and I couldn't stay away, so I just went up on the roof. And I just started talking to him. Apparently I surprised him.
Yeah, there was a lady on my roof.
Lucas has a question for you, babe.
What's happening, Lucas?
Can you explain how to install ice dam panels on a shingle roof? I live in a cold climate during winter, so a lot of the water freezes and creates an ice dam on my roof.
Ice dam panels. What are ice dam panels?
We don't use that. We use Grace and Drip Edge, or ice and water and Drip Edge.
Drip edge doesn't have nothing to do with it. We use drip edge on everything.
Yeah, but the Drip Edge helps with the ice damming.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, what do you mean? It's like a block. The ice can't get under the edge of the roof if the drip edge is there and then the grace is on top sealing it to the surface of the roof. It does act as a preventative measure.
Well, we use drip edge on everything. That's not
No, I know
something
that.
we use to help prevent ice damming, really. I'm not sure what you mean by shingle blocks. Is that what he said? Shingle blocks?
No, ice dam panels.
Ice dam panels.
He said y'all need ice panels. Not up here in Ontario.
Maybe we call it something different.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
I've never heard of ice dam panels. We probably have something similar. It's probably just called something else. I made this a bit too long.
But our ice and water takes care of ice damming risk. The way we install it. Oh, I need ice panels, sorry. What is an ice panel, dude? What does it look like?
Do you mean like heat cables?
Probably called something different. We have, here, I'll show you what this homeowner had before we installed this roof. Because he had ice damming on this back addition here. They had ice damming all this winter and leaking into this room, so all the drywall has to get redone up here. But if you look, he's got heat cables. You can see them here clipped into the trough. But these heat cables, the V clips, were probably right up on this line here. And then that cable heats up and it melts the, and then that melts the ice and snow that builds up over the trough here. So he used that. Square metal. Interesting. He says they're just square metal panels. So I wonder if it's like something specific to his region because of the weather.
What are they?
He just says they're metal panels, like square. I wonder if it's region specific.
Huh.
What's up?
There's just someone walking by the truck. Yeah, no, we don't. I've never personally seen anything like that.
Yeah, he said he doesn't want heat cables either, so. Really, honestly, the best thing I would recommend is just ice. Well, Grace is a really good brand. Their stuff is super tacky, really thick membrane. But for ice damming, that's what we do, is we throw our Grace on top of the drip edge. Sometimes we'll do 2 runs of Grace up the edge of the roof. I want to put metal panels right where cable lays on shingle. Okay, so you know where the heat cable was down here?
Yep.
He's thinking that he wants to put metal panels on top of the edge of the roof like that.
Yeah.
On top of the shingles. Which I'm not sure that would help with the ice damming problem. I mean, dude, I don't know, right? Like, you know what your roof looks like and we don't. So, like, if this is something that you've seen contractors in your area do, you know, feel free to ask them. We've just never encountered it before. My steps. So as you can see, we're working over our lip right here now.
Need to build that up a little bit. Because I don't want to pocket.
Not on top of shingle. You put the panels on and then you shingle over them for the rest of the roof. I've never seen it before I moved to Maine. Isn't Maine really rainy?
They got a lot of cool stuff in Europe.
Europe's?
Over across seas. They got a lot of really
It is a totally different roofing.
really
beast
quality
over there.
roofing solutions there. I mean, almost every roof is like tile,
It's slate, yeah.
something like that. Yeah, they're built. I get so many people who comment on like shorts and stuff. They're like, "What kind of roof is that?" It's like we would only install that on. The amount of times I've seen someone say we would only install that on my shed. It's crazy.
Yeah, come to Canada. It's a bit different out here.
Hannah and I have been thinking about getting out of Southern Ontario. It's very cheap here, and the market has really been driven low by just a very competitive market, I think, and a lot of people or companies will try and compensate and lower prices to win jobs. Like our supplier, like for this project, for example, we're installing 3/4 inch plywood, resheeting it, and our supplier doesn't even stock 3/4 inch because nobody buys it. A lot of contractors here will only buy 3/8 plywood, or they'll buy maximum 1/2 inch, so that's all they carry. And so we had to go like third party to buy it all, which if you watch some of our previous videos, we covered all of that. But yeah, just a lot of contractors here and in Canada in general go really cheap.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And this roofing market is super saturated over here. There's like what, 40 roofing companies?
There might be more.
What?
There might be more.
Just in our 2 cities, like Waterloo region alone.
It's extremely saturated.
Oh, ¿puedes hablar español, por favor? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no, I do not speak Spanish.
We understood what he said.
Just because I can read it doesn't mean I understand it or speak it. That is a totally different beast. He didn't actually ask. I don't know what puedes means. I know habla español is like speak Spanish. Like, I know he's asking me something because there's a question mark, so I'm assuming he's asking if I can speak Spanish, please. Unfortunately, I cannot.
Sorry, man. We're not quite Mr. Beast status yet.
No, not there.
We have a channel for every language. That'd be amazing.
Although YouTube has auto AI captions, and I would be curious how accurate they are, because you can do other languages.
Yeah.
I'd be curious. I'd have to get a Spanish-speaking person to like vet the captions though to make sure we're not saying anything.
I'm gonna point at henna. Oh, there's 26 people in here.
We're all having fun. Look at all the comments. A whole bunch of
I
people just
attached
said
link
stuff.
for picture of what it looks like exactly. I don't see a picture, but I am super curious. Holy, we've been streaming for almost an hour.
Yeah.
And we're only this far.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
Don't even say that, babe. We're having a great time.
We're doing good.
We're having fun.
We do have rain at 2 o'clock though.
Okay, it's 40% in less than a millimeter, so I'm hoping it's just mist.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for right now.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Hang on, is there a translate button? There is not a translate button. Sorry, man.
The picture that guy
I don't speak Spanish. Click on link and I will open the panels on the roof. I don't see a link from you, Lucas.
And we might not be able to access it while
I'll tell you what, Lucas. I'll check it out later on. I'll do some homework on it because I'm curious to see what they look like.
I'll write it down.
Plus, I'm just not a big fan of just clicking links.
Sketchy business.
No offense to you, Lucas.
Yes.
It's crazy how your short, how that short you guys made with John and with the purple chalk blew up. Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
that was pretty wild.
That
Isn't
thing's
it?
awesome. Sorry.
Yeah, I know I had some mixed feelings with that one. You know, there's a lot of people
ripping us a new one.
Yeah, pretty much. You know.
Yep.
It was.
Hey.
Now I don't care. It kind of. What's
funny.
it called? Things you gotta. I'm blanking on the word.
Jump started the channel, boosted it.
No, it kind of calloused my my brain a bit when it comes to reading YouTube comments.
Yeah. That's funny because I read that comment and I was like, you literally don't know what you're talking about, and moved on with my life. Because
but it was like every other comment pretty much.
It was
just like,
I read
you
those
suck.
Comments too.
You're a really bad boss.
Yeah.
I hate you. Get off.
They know nothing about you though. They don't know how patient
Well,
you
it took
are.
me a little bit. Took me a little bit to get over that, you know. Yeah.
You're
I'm not very good at holding this camera steady. Get Shingle and time's wasting. Yeah, you're right.
You're
right.
Chatting with you guys. You're our friends. Part of the Shingletown fam jam. Rah rah.
There you go, Miss Anna.
Rah rah. Yeah, I don't know why people were so butthurt. Everybody's got a comment about everything these days. Everyone's an expert in their own opinion.
How are you? Good. You going swimming?
DP. We are happy to hear
Yeah?
that you love this stuff. We do too. That is why
Garden,
we
that's
are
not
up
a bad
here.
day though. It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll look up the ice dam.
There's a lot of
metal panels
plants.
in a
Hannah
little
really
bit.
likes your
We're
guys'
just,
garden.
the homeowners here too, and we're trying to get this done before the rain rolls in. We don't want to be here all day.
Okay.
Also, I can't close
Yeah.
the live stream to look up
Yep.
the stuff, so we'll just do it later. We'll look it up though. We're always happy to learn new stuff, new techniques. And yeah, DP, we are installing Malarkey shingles. Yeah, they're Malarkey class 4. Legacy shingles.
It probably just happened
Yeah,
with
they're
the
pretty
tarp.
nice.
Yeah.
They're
We'll try and fix them up the
they're a
best
little
we
sandy,
can.
you know, and they're black. I mean, personally, I would have done color, but black's nice. It's a class.
Okay, well, I'll have Hannah spruce it up.
Oh
a
yeah,
bit.
the SPX shingles are
Yeah,
amazing.
we'll try.
They're
Yeah.
so much more flexible, and yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's really nice. We've
Okay.
been enjoying working with them so far. Certainteed Pro guy. Hey, we're Certainteed certified. We have a visitor. His name's DP, and he is a Certainteed Pro guy. He also loves our Malarkey shingles.
Nice.
Yeah. I just figured this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, chat with the people.
And you.
I'm gonna grab a little drink.
Alrighty. His name is Derek Parker.
Sorry, they could probably hear me talking the whole time. They definitely could. I was probably talking over you a bit.
That's
My bad.
That's okay. I enjoy the skylight flashing at the top also. Yeah, we actually custom bent this, all of the skylight flashings. So this top pan, our employee Johnny and I made this, and we bent up all of our step flashings going down the side too. And then our nice little bottom pan, the little channels. Yeah, we had a really fun time installing these skylights. It's the first time we ever hand bent pans, so we were a little nervous, but no, I think we did a really good job. She looks good. No puedo inglés. Sorry, dude. No puedo inglés. I'm not sure what that means. I'm sorry. I'd love to respond. Thank you for commenting. But my Spanish is not good at all. The most of it I know is from like crime TV shows, so it's not very useful. Random question. What were your expectations? So actually, when Matt started this channel, he was literally just kind of we run a wedding business on the side, so we do wedding photography and videography on the weekends and Friday nights. And we really enjoy filming. We love it. And so we were like, hey, maybe we can just tack this on to our roofing business, make a little bit of extra money, put it back into the business, right? And YouTube would be really fun. It could be cool. We watched this channel together called Kara and Nate, and they travel the world, and they do all sorts of vacations, review stuff all the time. So we were very inspired by their channel and everything. But we were just here for fun, you know? And then turns out people were really loving People were really loving the content, so we just kind of stuck with it, and we got monetized really fast. I was impressed. Like within a handful of months, we were monetized, and we were up and running. So, and there's no shortage of content on job sites. That is for sure. There's also a market for roofers on YouTube right now. There's not a lot of them out there. There's a couple of them that live stream and vlog, but like they're not the best quality. So we were kind of hoping to jump into that niche a little bit, and it seems like it's worked. So we already have our first sponsor too, which is pretty sick. Random crime shows. Yes, random crime shows. Yeah, I am a fan of like murder mysteries and stuff like that. Like not the true crime documentaries anymore. Those are really, really dark, and I don't know. It's a bit much for me now. When I was younger, it didn't bother me so much. But stuff like forensic pathology shows, like murder mystery style, maybe a little more lighthearted, you know? Slow down, guys. No, we can't slow down. We gotta go today.
Instead of talking too fast.
No, everyone is jumping in the comments because I'm yapping. And then the Derek Parker guy is like, slow down, she's working.
Oh.
He's like, I'm busy. Honestly, don't worry about it. I'm on live stream duty today, so, you know, my job to hold the camera, keep him and you entertained.
Isn't she just a treat?
Aren't I just a treat? Oh,
Yeah.
you're so kind. You're like a little star. So what are we doing here? Tell the people.
So we have this transition here, and I'm working on smoothing it out a little bit more. So what I don't want to have happen is a dip. So you can see how these dip. When these shingles will get hot, they'll settle, and I don't want this to happen.
Show them so you can see from this angle what he's talking about.
They'll sit fine when they're more rigid like they are now. This is only like this because I'm pushing it.
Yeah.
But when they get hot, they'll soften and they'll settle with this lip.
And you can already see the ridge developing there under his hand.
So I'm going to try and smooth this out a little bit because you don't want this when you're transitioning to a lower grade. So that is currently what we're doing.
How many bundles is this house, love?
Legacy shingles, so it's 5 bundles a square versus 3 bundles a square. So this house is around 100, and my guess, I think we're going to be a little bit short. So my guess is around 120. It's not a huge house.
Just that this doesn't cover as much square footage, so we have to buy a lot more of them.
Yeah, you have quite a few more bundles.
Typical rock hound. Just finished a 70 bundle camp yesterday. Took 2 days and lost about 2 liters of blood due to the bugs here in Northern Ontario. Yeah, man, I heard the mosquitoes are really bad this year.
That sucks.
Yeah, also...
Oh, that would drive me nuts.
Also, Derek Parker says, you have the voice. And he is correct about that. You have the voice.
I have the voice. What does that mean?
You have a nice, deep, low voice. Quite nice. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, so for that transition piece, he has these strips that we've cut off of other shingles earlier, and he's going to feather that in to the lip so that it's not as obvious.
That's what I'm going to try.
Yeah, we're going to see if it works. We have other stuff to play with too. Also, Andrew Wilson, I was just about to say that. The couple of other roofing channels on YouTube aren't nearly as quality as you guys. Oh, sorry, as good as you guys. The video quality is insane. Well, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Matt works very, very hard on that. Like, he works himself to the bone to keep it all running and happy. He's very picky, but he loves it, so it's worth it.
Plus, I enjoy it. It's fun.
Do you want to respond to DP's comment about the transition?
Yeah, what does he say?
He just said, oh, never mind. He heard it. Use metal or an upside down shingle for the transition, and he said perfect once he saw the strips. So
I was thinking of metal as well. Like, again, I don't like nailing low on my steps like that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna seal them in anyways.
Also, just because of the way this transition is, I'm hoping we can keep nails out of the lip directly, because there are a few layers of wood in there. So ideally, no holes would be nice. But
yeah, I'm gonna try and keep my nails outside of these couple. I'm gonna nail high.
Yep.
Just on this course.
Yeah.
And then on this one, I've just nailed the outside of my shingles. But I'm just gonna play with it here for a minute, and we're gonna see what works best. Like that, can use another step before I slide this in, even though it has one.
You can see over here, we don't love nailing these close, but when we do, we seal them as we go. So all the way along this chimney and all the way along that wall right there, they're all sealed. You're crazy. Yeah,
Dude, knee pads drive me nuts.
They get in the way so much.
They hurt the back of my legs bad. Like, I don't like
the straps on them get so tight during the day, and they slide down, and you trip over them. Yeah. Not for everybody. Our employee John, both roofers in our comments are like, we can't work without them. That's hilarious. I've literally never used knee pads a day in my life. I've never even tried to use them on a roof.
No, they help the knees a lot, but it's the straps on the back that I don't like, and maybe I need to give them more of a shot, and I need to break them in more, because I've worn them maybe 4 or 5 times.
Oh, you should wear them to the gym, do some squats.
Okay, I'm gonna nail those there for now.
Only have one hip shingler on crew. He's a farmer. Derek Parker says, you need knee pads, period. Sorry, dude, I've literally never worn them. I don't know if I ever will. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. My knees are pretty solid.
Well, yeah. I'm a little older than you are, so it's...
Oh my God. Andrew Wilson just donated $20.
What?
Holy crap, dude. Holy crap, dude. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
Jeez.
Oh, that's genius.
Thank you.
We should put microfiber towels behind the knee straps so they hurt less.
It's
like
not
on
a bad
your
idea.
legs. Thanks,
Good idea.
Derek.
Thank you, Andrew. Man, that's really kind of you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'll take Hannah out for a coffee after.
Ooh, coffee!
I had to kind of drag. We were both dragging our feet in today. It was. We were tired.
Oh. Derek says that in 5 years, I'll say I wish I had started wearing the knee pads. Well, he just said 5 years you'll say you wish, but I'm assuming he means I'll wish I had started wearing knee pads. I don't know, dude. My legs.
I'll give him another shot, man. I will give him another shot. We'll.
He said, "Yep." Dude, you should see my shins from the ladder rungs. They're so beat to crap. Man, it is what it is at this point. But yeah, Matt, with him installing all the time, it'd be good for him.
Okay, we're gonna have to redo this, Grace. I put this in just to
again. Thank you so much, dude. That's
keep the
awesome.
water off the. In case we had any like pop-up rain or something like that. But I don't know if any of you guys work with Grace, but once it's in there, it's in there.
Have a great day, typical rock hound. You go enjoy yours.
Thanks for watching, buddy. Man, Andrew, what do we gotta... I should make like, I don't know. I think you can do things like give people special perks.
I was trying to look.
If they donate and stuff like that.
Yeah, like there's a subscriber package you can do on your channel where if someone subscribes or whatever, there's like a payment, $3 or something, and then they get perks and access to extra announcements and stuff. But
Oh yeah, that's the membership.
Yeah, that's the membership. It just means that you have to do the stuff.
Yeah, I still have to set it up.
I guess I could do that. He said yes. It protects your shins too, bro. Oh man. I mean, I believe you. It's just like, unless my knee pads are like going like, you know, like that's crazy. I don't know. I'll give him a shot. I'll steal John's one day, and we'll see it. We'll see how it is. Said Shingletown hoodie. Yeah, we do need to make some hoodies. We do.
Although we don't even have hoodies for us.
No, we don't even have hoodies for us, yeah. No, but we're working on redesigning our logo, reworking it a little bit. So once that's done, we're going to look at making some t-shirts and hoodies and stuff. We haven't decided if we're going to do merch for you guys or anything, because, you know, the channel's still pretty new, but we do need some work clothes.
It's also really expensive to do merch.
Yes. And in Canada, with our shipping costs right now, it's almost not worth it.
I don't know, if there's like a demand there, then you know, I'm definitely open to the idea, but just at the size of our channel, I don't know if it's...
Yeah.
I think... I've never looked into it, to be honest, so... I just look at, you know, having them all shipped, having them made. I don't know if you need a certain quantity to, like, to outsource it, to like have a company interested. and doing it for you. You need to do all the designing. There's a lot of work there, which is fine.
Yeah. Also, Derek Parker says, Grace is unforgivable. Yes, sir, you are correct about that.
It was driving us nuts yesterday.
Yeah, we were having a tough time yesterday. It was super hot up here, and that Grace was not letting go. She was sticking to herself.
It's a really nice product, but man.
That's also, this is your knife, love, eh? This one, it's yours. It was on the roof.
Oh, thank you.
Also, he also said, haha, we both have Flavor Beasts in our hands. Yeah, Matt and I, this is like our brand. I like bananas, raspberry, anything like that. He buys the Pack and Peach berry flavor. You know. Canada. We're in Ontario. We're in southern Ontario. Shingletown. Yeah, Matt grew up in Shingletown. Yeah, he grew up there. He ended up naming the business after it, which was a name for a roofing business. Andrew Wilson said, true. I can see your channel growing a lot throughout this summer. You guys gained a lot of traction towards the end of last summer. Yeah, we absolutely did. No, it really started to pick up.
I'm just going to keep making videos, you know.
Yeah, we're just going to keep chugging
I'm not
along.
putting too much pressure on us to like grow really fast or anything like that. I don't want to get to a point where we dislike making videos.
Heck no.
I want to make sure that it's still enjoyable and fun. So 3 days a week is a lot of work for me, but I still really enjoy doing it. There's no way I could do like a video a day. There's enough work. It's just, I don't outsource my editing, although editing I do myself. So we come home, you know, we're roofing all day. We come home right away, basically. I'm dumping all of our footage, which takes roughly an hour. And then from there, you know, we try to do our own, you know, personal things, and then editing pretty much all night.
And take care of the mouse. Very important part of our day.
I try to get ahead sometimes, but it's like you either spend your whole weekend editing, or what was I going with this? Sorry, I'm trying to do this flashing thing and talk at the same time.
That.
Yeah, we spend a lot of our free time editing, even at 3 videos a week.
Yeah. I don't think you could add any more than that. Ah, there it is. Andrew Wilson. 3 is perfect. Quality over quantity. That is the motto of our business, my man. Quality over quantity. Also, our friend Derek Parker is in Kitchener, Ontario.
Oh, no way.
So, yeah, fun fact. We're actually in Waterloo right now on our job site. Yeah. What street is that behind us?
Maybe we don't give that information out.
What?
Maybe we don't give that information out.
I don't actually know what the street is.
This isn't our house, this is a customer's house, so.
Well, I'm not showing an address or anything. I'm not saying a street name. Literally all I said is Waterloo.
No, I just thought you were going the route of saying the street name.
No. I meant the busy street. Anyways. No, we like quality over quantity. We're quite happy with the amount of videos we put out, and everybody seems to love them. That's a big part of it too. Like, we don't want to be just putting out stuff that nobody's enjoying, right? So we'd rather take our time with it, make sure that it's enjoyable, and you know, you'll come back for more later. Epic grape. What a flavor.
I gotta get that up higher.
Yeah, KW is a nice area. Well, it's gotten busier in the last handful of years, and as it's gotten busier, I'm loving it less, but it's okay. You have access to everything you need, and, you know, nothing's too far from you. We actually don't live in Waterloo region personally, but a lot of our work is in here. Well, you know, that's where all the houses are, so. Oh, garbage truck. Bundle count per day. Like how many we can install in a day. Honestly, I don't think we could answer that because this job in particular, at least, has been so back and forth with the skylights. And we actually had to redo all the sheeting on this entire house. So we haven't really been, I guess, trying to speed install so much as we're just trying to make sure that this house is set for like 50 plus years, that they're not going to have to worry about it. But we'll say on your average simple roof, love, roughly how many bundles could you install in a day?
Yeah, it depends on the roof.
We'll say it's a nice low slope, 512.
Could probably, on like a good day myself, I've done like 20 square. That's a lot though for me. Yeah. I'd say average probably about 20 bundles, something like that, 30 bundles. Nothing crazy. I'm not the fastest roofer in the world, by any means.
Yeah, 20 to 30, that's about it, yeah. We're a smaller crew too. Like a lot of times when Matt's going in to just install, it's either just him or it's just him and me. And while I am decently strong, I am definitely not as jacked as the majority of the roofers out there. So moving bundles and stuff is not my strong suit, which slows them down a wee bit. But when John's in, they're pretty efficient. Yeah, you guys should see my baby biceps. Baby buys. No, 20 to 30 is great for us. We're quite pleased with it, by the end of the day. I should start counting the wrappers. Oh, I'm yawning. Pardon me. Somebody called me pretty today.
Somebody called you pretty?
Yeah.
On the comments?
Yeah.
That was nice of them.
Huh?
That was nice of them.
It was nice of them.
Okay. Can't remember if this GoPro's still going or not.
I didn't hear it beep.
Yeah, it did die. I'm gonna replace the battery.
Alrighty.
My phone's probably gonna die soon.
Yeah, it's at 32%.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, our live streaming eats battery, so we gotta stop, charge the phone, start streaming again. All the joys. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It's a beautiful day.
LR9 Vlogs says, great YouTube channel. Thank you. We appreciate that. He works very hard on it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, babe.
Okay, so that fills that in a little bit better.
Sorry, hairline.
Just leave it.
Yeah.
Nail a little bit high. For right now. Actually, gonna slide in another step. Back here.
We need an extra step. These two steps we do.
Nail out of it.
Nail your step.
Will give me a little bit more clearance.
Need some more clearance. It's a party. It's a party on the roof. It's a party. Is that a 6-inch stair step? No.
These are not 6-inch, no.
No. The ones on our Skylight are 6 inches.
Yeah, our skylights are 6. They have a 6-inch curve.
are these ones? 4, 5?
Our supplier doesn't even sell 6-inch
yeah,
steps.
we had to hand bend 6 inches.
I wish our suppliers stocked things like 8-inch drip edge or 6-inch drip edge.
Yeah, that'd
or
be nice.
different colors of drip edge even.
Oh,
right?
that'd be nice.
They don't even carry like a white. They carry
brown
black.
and black.
Yeah, I think they carry brown.
Yeah, brown and black.
Yeah, and every time I mention it, it's largely just based on the fact that they don't sell it enough. So there's no reason for them to stock it.
Ooh, slippery.
Which, I mean, I get. You know, why stock it if you're not going to sell it? But it just sucks, you know, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. But we get good bending practice.
Yeah.
Andrew,
yeah, you can, right, like that's always an option.
Yep.
You can always just hand bend your stuff, so.
Andrew Wilson. Seems like skylights are quite common in Canada. We don't run into many in the Midwest. Here in Canada, it's dark for about half the year. And I think a lot of people deal with seasonal affective depression because of that. Like most of us don't get enough vitamin D. So a lot of people really like skylights. Lets in some more light. It's just really nice. Also, new person, Thomas W. Y'all ever flog your dolphin on a roof?
Flog your dolphin?
What does that mean? Sounds like something John would say.
Does sound like something.
I don't know what that means, dude. If you want to explain. And what pitch is this roof? Hey, what's this upper portion, love?
412.
412, and then what's our lower portion?
That's about a 5/6/12. This is a 412.
So 412, and then we have a transition here, and then it's like a 612 up here. That whole section, the low slope that you're wondering about, has been graced in. So like basically this whole roof from this like from about here down to the eave is basically paper mache with a rubber membrane. So it's not going anywhere.
I don't know why you call it paper mache.
What?
I don't know why you call it paper mache.
Do you know what paper mache is?
Yeah.
You know what they do,
it's
right?
Paper.
They cover a thing entirely in one material, wrap it all up
Well,
like
it's
a
like
bundle.
glue and paper, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's why you. Okay, no, it's paper macheing is like an action. It's like a thing you do. It's not just the material.
Oh, okay.
So like remember the dome job we did?
Yeah.
Right, with the grace and everything and the underlay, we essentially paper macheed that dome. Just covered the whole thing. Also,
Gotcha.
Derek Parker has asked who we use for our suppliers.
So our main supplier here is Convoy Supply. I have a long relationship with them. They were our main supplier when I worked with my dad back in the day. So I've been using them a long time.
We love Al, our guy. He's awesome. Get my guy some prime grip knee pads. Dude has prime grip knee pads. They're in the trailer. We're just not using them right now. Yeah, those things are like little beacons on neon green. Paper mache is like OSB plywood. That is so accurate. Oh my goodness. That's funny.
Yeah, so this is not like paper mache at all.
No, not the material paper mache, the act of paper macheing something.
Oh, okay. But OSB is kind of junky.
No, that's why he compared paper mache to the OSB.
Junky monkey.
Yeah, you want to talk to them a little bit about that knife, love?
This is a Prime Grip. Prime Grip, sponsor us.
Yeah,
Trying
baby.
to get free tools. And I like some of your stuff. Yeah, this is the, what is it called? It's the Hammerhead. So it's the same concept as a knuckle saver knife. Love the overall design of the knuckle saver. The Hammerhead, I mean, let's be honest, probably not going to use it all that often. I maybe used it a handful of times. I've had it for just over a season. This was like a brand new knife when I got it, so like the design definitely could use some tweaks. I think it could use some improved materials, like the actual housing for the blade. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's been like this for probably half of its life so far. I'm surprised it hasn't broke, but the housing has bent, and so the knife in it, the blade is just loosey goosey.
Yeah.
And so quite a few, probably at least once or twice a job, this knife, the blade falls out. But I like the quick release on the handle. So like instead of having like John's still using an old school blade where he has to use a screwdriver, but this you just open right up and it holds your blades in there. It's a nice knife. It just needs, in my opinion, just needs a little bit of
workshopping.
Reconstruction, like just a little bit better material. But the knuckle saver design though is really good. It really does keep your hand away from that edge, and it saves your knuckles. It does what it says.
Yes, sir.
So that part of it is great.
Yeah, we don't really use the hammerhead part of it very much.
Pardon me?
No, I'm just responding to a comment.
Oh.
That Derek guy, he knows Al.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He calls him Bundy.
Bundy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why do you call him Bundy? That's funny, man. Small world. Al, actually, fun fact, I found this out during one of our meetings. He actually was best friends with the son of our current landlords. It was like, I know this is really random, but just to me, it was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like,
Small
I've
world.
known Al since I was a little kid, literally.
Yeah.
And not like personally or anything. I was just around, and my dad would go, and when he'd come over to job sites and stuff like that. And
You
yeah,
have to cut a
that's
slit.
it's funny. No, don't cut a slit.
No, not in the shingle. I meant in the bottom of the metal, because it's like poking into the roof. I'm not sure if it's going to move. Also, according to our Derek friend, all of the prime grip knives do that eventually. That opening that you're saying about where the blade comes out.
Yeah,
Apparently
this
they
is
all
my
do
first
it.
one I've owned from Prime Grip, so I'm not sure like if it's a consistent thing or not. Apart from that, it's held up pretty good. And it's like I'm used to just using an OFLA.
Yeah.
So this for me was still a pretty good upgrade. I really do like the design they did with the knuckle saver.
Hey, do you know what Al's last name is?
What's that?
Do you know what Al's last name is?
Look at me.
Careful.
Ridley.
Ridley. Huh.
Again, I probably shouldn't say that on a live stream, but
Sorry. Okay, to be fair, this guy might know him already, right? So.
yeah, I just don't want people being weird.
Is it really, like, if they're a public figure that does sales and is constantly around introducing themselves to people and stuff like that, is it really that bad?
No, it's just, I don't know. It's
Okay,
Al's privacy, right?
we'll move on from that then.
I have no problem giving my name, but I don't know how he feels about it.
I mean, you felt weird about saying my last name when that's plastered all over your channel and the internet, so, whatever.
Again, I don't want weird people coming in.
Well, to be completely honest, I put myself out there when I
But
started
most of the people
commenting.
here seem really nice.
Yeah.
And, you know, it is just kind of part of being on the internet as well, is you're kind of inviting that a little bit.
Nowadays, it's basically everyone's online and exposed, you know?
Yes, this is true.
Which GoPro's on your head, love? Is it the 11?
What's that?
The GoPro 11 on your head?
Yes.
We also have a 12, right? Or is it a Hero?
What?
We have another GoPro. What is it?
It's a GoPro 10.
10.
It's behind you.
Right. Yeah, LR9 Vlogs asked you which version of GoPro is that, brother?
Yeah, this is a 11 on my head. Honestly, if you're looking at a GoPro, check out the DJI stuff. The DJI action cams or the Insta360.
Those 360 videos are so funny when people don't know.
Oh man, this thing's really tight.
That's what I meant by you might have to trim that corner. Just grab your snops.
Oh, flashings go. Oh, put it in front of me.
Random question, but are you guys familiar with Drake? He lives in Toronto too. Okay.
He's my boy.
I think most people in Western civilization do know who Drake is, but we're not really listening to any of his music or anything like that, if that's what you're wondering. I mean, Justin Bieber lives nearby too. Where does he live, babe? St. Catharines?
No, he lives in Pusslinch.
Something like that, yeah. Everyone knows who Drake is. You saucy. So right now he's having trouble getting that flashing into the corner. That backpan's super tight. So we installed 3/4 sheets on a roof that used to have 3/8. So now, of course, all of our siding and flashing and everything is real tight to the roof. Not a whole lot of wiggle room there. No, we don't really listen to Drake. We lean more towards old rock, country, stuff like that.
That's pretty good.
I listen to a lot more pop music than he does because I'm a girl. Yes, I'm a Swiftie.
Some Swift.
I know. Oh, that.
Oh, Shingle's junk.
Aw, sorry, love. That new Post Malone country album goes hard. Yo, that's funny. I haven't even listened to it yet, but I did.
Hand me another shingle, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hold on one sec, guys. Yeah, maybe we'll give Post Malone's country album a listen later today, see if we like it. Tornado resistant now with that plywood. Yeah, bro, that stuff was heavy, man. Hauling those sheets over the peak nearly killed me, man. But the homeowner was thinking of potentially putting on a metal roof down the line on this home. So he wanted that for the extra support, you know. You'll never have to worry about weight on the roof again with that setup. I should also say that using the 3/4, this is an older home, and using the 3/4 inch actually helped with a lot of our trusses that were kind of sitting like off or just crooked, because shifting and age, right? But yeah, the 3/4 inch really helped smooth a lot of that out, so the homeowner was quite happy with how the upper looked once it was installed. Nice smooth surface, no wowing happening anymore. Shake it off, ooh, oh. Thank you for that reference.
Okay.
actually really, how many guys are in our crew? Me, Matt, John, and Ed. There's 4 of us. But today it's just me and Matt up here.
Where's the blue skin?
Blue skin is just right there. Hold on. In a bit.
Thank you.
Yep. Got it. Oh, I feel like an old lady this morning. All right. Whew, now I can go below him and I won't be in his way. Yeah, so 4 of us total. 2 of us, just me and Matt, in today. Gave the guys a day off because they had a long couple of days. So thought they might appreciate a bit of a break. Favorite part of roofing, babe?
All parts.
All parts. Is there a favorite part of roofing for you, genuinely though?
Favorite part is, well, I'm not just a roofer. I wear all the hats pretty much. So I like going in for our quotes for inspections, meeting customers. We do a lot of custom quotes for clients. So instead of doing like a set package or something like that, I like sitting down with the clients and walking them through all the products, explaining the process. And I do like the sales approach of it, or the sales part of it. But I think the fact that I get to bounce around so much, you know, one day I'm off doing quotes, running around. Like, I love the craziness of the company and how busy everything is.
Flawless application, by the way. That was beautiful. Oh, come on. I'm giving you a props. You've been struggling with that paper for a week now. Come on.
Oh, the paper.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Flawless.
We were struggling yesterday. Yesterday was rough.
I remember when I was the first year, some guy dumped the blue skin glue all over. Oh no, he dumped the blue skin glue all over himself in a valley. That's hilarious. And very uncomfortable.
That sucks.
Yeah. Derek's favorite part of roofing is the last cap.
The what?
The last cap.
Yeah, buddy.
That satisfying feeling.
Okay, more starter down here.
Love, there's a whole pile of starter right there.
Very nice.
LR9 vlogs. You do it all. I know for a fact that takes a lot of time and effort. Respect, bro. Yeah, respect.
Yeah, but I love it. It's fun. It's not work for me, so.
No, he loves this. It's like his baby, I swear. Also, Eddie, we are from Canada, Ontario, and this guy does not make per hour or per square because he owns the business. This is his baby. Yep, so he makes what he can.
I don't charge out my jobs per square. Some guys do that. I don't.
Yeah, also this is his business. He owns it,
It's a lot more common in new construction. We don't do new construction, we do all residential. Well, we just do roof replacements, repairs, that kind of thing.
Where's our pitch hopper? Oh, we don't need it on this roof. Such a low slope, it's easier to not have the extra stuff up here. It just gets in the way. When installing synthetic underlayment, do you guys use cap nails or staples? We just use regular roofing nails unless we know it's going to rain and we're not going to. Honestly, I don't think we've ever actually left a roof open if it's going to rain. If it's going to rain, we stay in the shingle over everything. But, hold on, babe, you're stuck. So tangled. Cap nails always. Yeah, they're not really, like, we do have a stapler, and we do use it when we're doing big runs of synthetic. We'll use our stapler because it's just so much easier to tack it. But generally speaking, we don't have to worry about it, so... Yeah, no, I've heard good things about cap nails. Like, they don't rip, the paper doesn't rip as easily when you're using cap nails. It's good for, like, totally waterproofing it. Like, we jokingly call underlayment and grace, or ice and water, the, quote, 5-year roof. But if you were to use cap nails, yeah, it would qualify, 5-year roof, whatever. But no, not here. Try the cougar paws yet?
No, I've never tried cougar paws.
He's questioning your boots.
Yeah, if it's a hot... You have a right to question my boots. They're not the right boots.
We have the right boots, we're just not wearing them. Oh, the other 2 roofers in here are based out of California.
Nice.
Yeah. No, I wear Converse on the roof. Boing, boing. Sliding in a little piecey piece. Piecey piece. Piecey piece.
I don't like this tear here.
Sorry, babe. Gonna do some cleaning up.
Oh.
Got someone from San Diego, someone from San Francisco.
How many people are in here?
13 right now.
Oh.
Just a wide variety, eh?
Apparently.
It's nice, though. It's nice to see people from all different parts of the world coming out. I'm always so curious about how different regulations and expectations are. Like, you know, country to country, state to state. Because I know you guys, you work a bit differently down there. You're federal and, you know what I mean? Like, your levels of government are different and regulation for construction is different than us. Eric Parker says, I wear the same ones. I just have the laws for, or have the paws for steep slopes, the cougar paws for steep slopes. Okay.
I have like a Blundstone style boot that I wear on most jobs. I couldn't find them, so I brought out these boots. Alright, heads up on.
Somebody is requesting to see your corner.
See my corner.
Yep.
What corner?
The corner you're working on the chimney right there.
This corner?
Yeah.
Let me
I think
see.
he just wants to see it.
Who's here?
His name's Eddie.
Eddie. Can you show me the corner he's working on? Oh, it's LR9 Bogs. Yeah. This is our corner. You can see a bit of our... I had to cut back that blue skin a little bit.
That blue skin there is holding the sheet pan flat. It's also covering some nails that we had to put in the top of the pan.
Cali Valley versus Cut Valley. Open versus closed. I do like open valleys. We typically do. I think they're called Cali valleys. We do. That was the way I was taught. I really liked the efficiency of that valley, and you had less likelihood of having an employee mistake or forget to cut your corners when you were cutting the valley. So there was less user error. They're easier to install, and I've never had an issue with them. I've never had a problem installing those. So that's typically the style we do. Majority of our valleys are closed, although I do like open valleys. I think they're a little better at shedding off the ice and rain.
Yeah, but that hose is, yeah, it's a mess. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. I hold the hose.
All right, we gotta get this done. We got a lot of shingles to put in here.
I'm sorry, babe.
Oh, it's all right. I'm not just saying that at you. I'm just saying that in general.
It's only 10:30. You're making decent time. A lot of people...
I find myself pretty distracted, but that's okay.
Oh, I think you're doing great. Cougar paws work like a charm. Maybe we'll try them out one day. You never know. Andrew Wilson. A lot of people talk bad about the Cali, but I've never had one leak. Some guys weave the valleys for a better look, though. Weave the valley?
Interesting.
I've never heard of that. Interesting.
Well, Henna's a little bit newer in the roofing world.
I mean, I've only been a roofer for like a year and a half, so.
Yeah, I don't have much experience with weave valleys personally. I've just based off what I've read. I've seen most people say not to weave the valleys, but again, there's so much. Everybody, especially in the roofing industry, everybody has a different opinion. It's like there's so many mixed opinions on how to install properly, and like especially, I just see it a lot in the YouTube world, or if you go on Reddit or whatever. If you do it differently than someone else, it's wrong, and you should do it the way they did it.
Yes.
I'm not like that. Like, as long as it works, man, cool. Obviously, you want it to look good and be effective long term, but
Yeah.
there's many ways to do the same job, or to do a job. So it's just finding whatever works best for you, I guess.
Andrew says, yes, LOL, you are 100% right. Also, Derek Parker says, time to go. I'm gone. Peace out, guys. Have a fun time working.
See you, man.
Have a great day, Bo. Ha! LR9 vlogs. There's 100 ways to do things as long as it doesn't leak. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly it.
I find the roofing industry really bad for that. I don't know why, man. I don't know why there's so many people who are so negative in the space.
What's the stereotype about roofers?
But it's just on every YouTube video you go on,
Yeah.
there's somebody saying you did something wrong, you didn't do it the way they do it.
Yep.
And every single video, maybe apart from some of our vlogs,
Mm-hmm.
right? Go on. So it's just everywhere in this industry. I don't get it. I don't know why.
Andrew agrees. He says it's a really toxic community.
Yeah, man. So we try to stay away from all of that. Like when I see that on our personal vlogs, I usually just get rid of it. We try to have like a pretty, I don't know, like I want a pretty wholesome group of people on the channel.
Yeah.
If you don't like the videos or the way I install my work, totally
watch.
cool, man. Feel free to leave constructive criticism if there's a better way to do it. If you don't have any constructive criticism to say and it's just being you suck, then all right, you can just leave the channel then.
Yeah, exactly. LR9 vlogs tagged on. Those are the same people who have never been on a roof. I couldn't tell you how more correct you are. And that's got it. It is the funniest thing, you know? People really do think that they know everything, you know, in their spheres. And you encounter a lot of that everywhere you go.
And I was a little hesitant to get on YouTube, to start a YouTube channel, because I learned a lot of my installation through YouTube. Of course, I learned from my dad growing up, and I grew up in the industry since I was like a little kid. And, but I always, when I would go home, I'd watch other people install on YouTube. And it just taught me so many different techniques. And, you know, you can learn so much just from watching someone install, especially over like a long period of time.
Oh, yeah.
And so I like just take little tidbits here and there from watching other people, or if they say they're out on a job diagnosing a leak or something, maybe you know, there's little bits of information there you might take away and use for when you're doing an inspection. Or
there is something to be learned in every conversation that you have with anyone. you know?
Yeah. See, this is like, I don't know why I even cocked that nail. I didn't even need to. It's just, I am like distracted. That's all right. Okay, Miss Hannah, coming beside you here.
Okay. LR9 Vlogs has asked another question.
All right.
Are you familiar with Veteran Construction?
I am. I really like his channel.
Yeah,
he's cool, man. I wish he posted more. I haven't been on his channel for a little while, but yeah, he's a good installer. I like a lot of his videos. He has a lot of really good how-to videos. We do a couple how-tos here and there, but I do like the vlogs more. I think it's more entertaining. We try to be more entertaining. I don't know. Like something that's a mix of maybe you can learn something and enjoy your night or something after a work day. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%. My 2 cents on the whole toxic community and roofing thing is no matter what space you're in, no matter how friendly they profess they are, they're going to be unfriendly people. You know? You just kind of pick and choose your battles, turn the other cheek, you know? A lot of the time it's not worth your trouble to even respond or even, you know, waste your time thinking about it, you know? Yeah, working our way up. We're past the chimney flashing now.
I have a lot of pieces here.
Pardon?
I have a lot of pieces here.
Yeah, it's just an awkward spot. A lot of your pieces that you have left are really small. Like too small to be super usable. Except for this guy, we can use this guy. Use, not you, but maybe. I'll take this one though. That one's a decent size. So with that one. Yeah, I'll eat the rest of that. Just another one there. Let's organize these real quick.
What do we got down there? We got any...
I'm just going to organize real quick because we got a couple of 1.5-ers. 1 2.5-er. Yeah, so there's some longer pieces down here. You could use those. Like this one you could totally use, love. You just gotta trim off the section that we mangled. Where's my knife?
Yeah, you can still use that.
Yeah.
What's my phone battery at?
It's gonna die soon.
8%.
Very, very soon.
I do
Kevlar strip.
5 to 6 nails of shingle. I try for 6, but if we miss one or something, at least it's 5.
There you go, another piece for you.
There was a couple shingles down here that I nailed high or put a very limited amount of nails in, especially around in this transition, just because this is, I know, a little, you know, we're gonna have more snow pile up in this area, so.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, I know those shingles aren't going anywhere, right? As soon as they're sticking down, they're not. And they're still nailed during in the top, and it's in such a small area. I know they're not going to go anywhere, so I'd like to just keep my nails out of that area if I can. Yeah, thanks, man. I've noticed with these Malarkeys, this is the first time using them, and I don't know how it comes through on camera, but they're a little bit chalky. They're very sandy shingle.
Sorry, I'm just making sure our tar strips aren't facing down.
Kind of made me a nice little pile here. Do you mind grabbing the charger when you're done?
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is it still running?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to, how do I can't charge this thing and run our live stream because of the microphone.
You should be able to.
I can?
Oh, no, that's right. The mics won't. All right, we might have to end it here shortly then, folks. Live streaming just kills the battery.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find a way.
We need to strap
hook up we need like a wireless charger.
I was just gonna suggest that we elastic a wireless charger to the back of your phone.
Oh man, that'd be funny. We already have so many cameras on a job site.
Oh yeah.
One on my head. We have the phone going sometimes, and I have that. You can show them that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love one on the gimbal.
Time-lapse camera. Yeah, there's our camera.
Sometimes we bring the Sony out, but I don't really use that for vlogs because
scary.
It's what I started with, but I was a little bit nervous about the camera falling over, and obviously you can't wear it on your head. And then I do weddings. We film weddings, so we have some mirrorless cameras that we use for that, which also works as a good marketing and production camera for YouTube stuff, or for, I typically just use it for our ads.
All right, that's 6% battery, guys, so I'm gonna call it there so I can plug in Matt's phone real quick. It was really nice chatting with you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Whoever donated, thank you guys. That was Andrew.
Yeah, it was.
So thank you, Andrew. Really appreciate it, man. Always see you commenting on the videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all you guys who watch. Seriously, we love you guys. We're going to try doing live streams more often. It's kind of fun. We enjoy it, especially when it's just a slow day like today. So, anything else to add, Miss Henna?
No, I'm quite happy.
All right, we're going to finish this up. Vlog will be up later today. We're filming right now. Yeah, thank you guys for watching.
All right.
We'll see you in the next one.
In the next one.